Alaska. Ice terrains, frosted air, a state obscured from direct sunlight. In the far north, the sun doesn't set for months. Some people think Alaska has less sunlight than other places. The opposite is true. Averaged over an entire year, Alaska gets 10 to 17 minutes more daylight per day than the rest of the country. Although it has its fair share of Arctic conditions, with winter temperatures dropping below zero and sunlight for less than 10 hours, Alaska has its beauty. The aurora borealis dances with its ribbons of light across the winter night sky. Summers in Alaska bloom with life. Some regions even receive up to 24 hours of sunlight during this season, earning the state the title of the Land of the Midnight Sun. Anchorage, Alaska, known for its many nature trails. Teeming with wildlife and framed by its glaciers. Picturesque mountains can be seen no matter where you are, with mountains bordering in each cardinal direction. In the center of Anchorage on Bregow Street is where you can find the house of worship of the Iglesia Ni Cristo, or Church of Christ. The local congregation of Anchorage, Ecclesiastical District of Alaska.
The locale of Anchorage was established in 1984. It all started with Brother Aquino. When he arrived in Alaska, started looking for other members. The first worship gathering was a resident of Brother Aquino.
Part of the challenges for one was growing and finding a place to have a house of worship. The first place we had was, like I said, it was a converted house. We managed to do a lot of work over there, and we got so overcrowded, we had to find a new place. So we, every night for 1.5 years, we did our devotional prayers.
In 1986, the church administration approved the purchase of a 3-level house in Ranama Place, which served as their place of worship during the time. And then in 1997, they purchased another property, which is this place, in 1441 Bregow Street.
And it was definitely a blessing because we could fit everybody in at one time. But again, our locals grew. So that's why we had to separate and also renovate this to allow more people in.
In 2017, the locale of Anchorage started their renovation.
There were tense moments in the air as a pilot is told to turn around.
Going around.
TV newsrooms were in total disarray as power knocked them off the air.
Violent shaking. Debris falls from the ceiling. Terrified people dive under desks.
When this devastating calamity struck, the renovation of the house of worship was still ongoing. Despite the tremor, the infrastructure remained intact with little to no damage.
So there are so many officers and so many brethren who help in the renovation process. From basic things like clearing the house of worship, of like the pews and the carpeting, and even the actual renovation itself. There were many bataris work, as we call volunteer work, that our brethren have done with the lead of the contractor. You can see the neighbors that we talk to that are passing by. When we have a chance to talk to them, they're always saying how beautiful the house of worship is. So you can see driving around or along this street here that so many people are always turning, looking at the beautiful house of worship. And just the community itself, you can see how it's elevated and how the community all the more is happy because they can see the structure, which is the house of the Lord, the chapel.
And now brothers can go to the chapel anytime they like. They can have their own personal prayer. And most importantly, we all can unite and join there for special gatherings. And most importantly, worship service.
In one of the most northern parts of the world, the House of Worship of Anchorage, Alaska shines brightly even through the snowy seasons of Alaska.